Ted Hughes was a poet who spent his early years in North Yorkshire, and many of his poems reflect a fascination with nature. The poems, which seem to be about animals and birds, however, are written to make us think about human behaviour and actions. They're not poems which comment on the essential beauty of natural life. Hughes's poems are often about the sinister and violent aspects of nature, and therefore of mankind. The hawk, the crow, the fox, the owl recur repeatedly in his representative poems as protagonists, metaphors, myths and symbols. The poet Simon Armitage said that for Hughes, poetry was a connecting rod between nature and humanity. Hughes became the Poet Laureate, the official poet of Britain in 1984, and was married to the brilliant but tragic poet Sylvia Plath, who took her own life in 1963. This poem is a dramatic monologue, and we hear the voice of the hawk as he shares his view from the top of the tree. As we read the poem, we have quickly become aware that this could be seen as an allegory for human nature. However, Hughes has denied this and has said that it is simply a poem about a ruthless bird of prey. You will need to think about this and decide whether Hughes has written a brilliant poem about a bird, or whether it's valid to see this as an exploration of power and our sense of ourselves at the centre of the world. Is the hawk a symbol of man's humanity? The poem of mine usually cited for violence is the one about hawk roosting, this drowsy hawk sitting in a wood and talking to itself. That bird is accused of being a fascist, the symbol of some horrible genocidal dictator. Actually, what I had in mind was that in this hawk nature was thinking, simply nature. Ted Hughes, The London Magazine, January 1971.